East, I'm Leah Hepperly. I'm one of your technology specialists. I've been with DPS for 8 years, and this is my 3rd year at East. I'm mixed race, and until a couple of years ago, this wasn't something I often shared with others, because I know how most people see me when they look at me. But other people don't get to tell me who I am, and they don't get to tell you who you are either. I feel privileged and grateful to have the opportunity to talk about Black excellence with you. When I think of a personal example of Black excellence, I think of the Black men and women I served with in the Navy. When I was in the Navy, I was a meteorologist, and it's because of them that I know how to forecast the weather and how to read the water, meaning I can look at the ocean or another body of water and tell you what's going on above and below the surface because of the knowledge they passed on to me. Last spring, when New York City had a difficult time with COVID, the Navy sent the USNS Comfort, which is basically a floating hospital, to assist in treating civilian patients with COVID-19. The ship could not have safely made it to its destination without working with the same Black men and women I learned from and worked with. They know how the forces of nature worked, and they used that knowledge not only to assist with other service members while performing their duties, but to also help the world at large. Without this example of Black excellence, America would never be able to help people at home and around the planet. And it shows that we are all connected. Black history is American history, and Black history is world history. Happy Black History Month.
East High School. My name is D. Ray Kraft, and I am your East High School boys and girls swimming coach, and I've been there for the last 17 seasons. I'd like to share with you guys a little bit about what Black excellence means to me. A lot of you guys find your inspiration from musicians, athletes, or activists, and some of you guys find your inspiration from friends, family, and local community leaders. My experience growing up, I was a young kid in Montbello. My mom worked 2 jobs and went to school, graduate of Denver High School, and I took a job at 14 as a lifeguard. All of my friends growing up, same summer, took jobs at the movie theater because that was the fun thing to do. I was really into swimming at the time, and I thought it would be a good experience for me. Fast forward to 2004, got my first job as a high school coach for Denver East High School. In my 2nd year coaching, I came to a transition where I had to decide if I thought this was right for me, or to give up what I loved to do and do something else, because it wasn't the more popular, the more broad things that people of color do. We were at a swim meet, and one of the host team's parents were in the hospitality area. They told me and another coach, "You guys can't be here because this area is only for coaches." Me being the coach, I laughed it off, walked out, completed the meet. After speaking with the coach and the parent, we both came to a conclusion, and that to me was the point where I felt like I could either quit swimming because I was the only African American coach at the time, or continue to coach swimming and bring a new light to the community. Black excellence is something that is very big and in the news for some people. You know, you have your Rosa Parks activists, your Martin Luther Kings, your Jay-Z's. Mine was a little more intimate. You know, it didn't affect a lot of people at the time, but it now allows me to share my experience 17 years later with coaching with multiple swimmers and students that come through East High School And I just hope that you guys take your Black excellence moment, whatever that is, whether it's a new job, whether it's helping out your family, and just make the most of it. East High School, we'll see you around.
Hello, East High School. My name is Andrew Wims. I teach PE, team and life activities. I come to you with great honor and respect to share my story. My story will be about how our family received our last name. My grandfather and his siblings decided to change our last name to break away from the slave name that was forced upon our family. And they decided on the last name Wims, W-I-M-B-S. I find this very empowering because this gave us a chance to start our own history and to make a legacy of our own. I take great pride in my last name, and I appreciate what they did because it takes a lot of courage to even start that process during that time, and then to follow through with it. I think it took even more. I appreciate your time and thank you.